Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Um, Let me just say that it's storming outside. There's thunder. There's rain. There's police cars outside. It's like a lot going on outside. I want to say it's like a mess outside right now. But you, collective, this mess isn't touching you. Just stay where you are. This mess it's not going to affect you because it's not supposed to. But before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, because you clarity great. If it doesn't, then don't force it to be your story. Right. So today is July 24th, 2023. July 24th, 2023, Monday. It's actually 1:11 p.m. right now. Monday. So this is like the last week in July. Next Monday will be July 31st. Hold on. Okay, it's about to light. There's lightning. Well, hold on. Okay, it's lightning. Well, I haven't seen it yet, but I know it's gonna happen. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so the rain's getting, heavier. There's a lot of thunder going on right now, and it's gonna, lightning's gonna hit soon. So yeah, next Monday is going to be the last day in July 31st. Something about contracts. I was literally making this video, 10 minutes ago, and then, my recording just stopped, within a couple minutes of my reading. So, it's been happening all week. My recordings would stop midway, which is why I've been uploading, part 1, part 2, because my recordings are just... being annoying. But anyways, so yeah, so with the whole contracts, read the fine prints, because if you don't read the fine print, you're gonna get screwed out of something. Aside from that, August is going to be next week. Okay, someone was trying to get you locked in a contract, but the thing is, the contract was material or something, earthly. It was an earthly contract. So somebody was trying to get you in a contract like that. My phone just lit up. And it's 1:14. Somebody was trying to get you in a contract, an earthly contract. But the whole point of that earthly contract, it wasn't going to be what it seems, right? The whole point of that was the contract was maybe about for a new house or a new car or fame or jewelry or whatever. I don't know. Now there's thunder, right? So it looked like it was going to be a contract for one thing, but it was going to be. It's you're paying attention to what the contract is saying in big letters, hoping that you wouldn't read the fine print, what it's saying in small letters, right? Now, if you overlook the small fine print, that's where you would get locked in. Always read the fine print. It's kind of like that AI app, right? There's a bunch of AI apps now that everybody's using, and I don't know if it's for all the AI apps, but I know it's for this one AI app. I think it's Requiem. So let me tell you this thing real quick, because it's about contracts, right? You're basically signing a contract when you're using this AI app. You got to click accept, and then you upload your pictures, and then it shows you how you would look at in space, or if you were a cowboy or whatever, right? Something stupid. And I'm saying it's stupid is because it is. Who cares? I'm not gonna knock it if you like it, right? Whatever. But the thing about these contracts, especially the AI one, is that the whole point of you being so excited about using this app is that so you won't care about the fine print. What the fine print says is that if they like your image, they can use your app, or they can use your image, your face, your body, whatever you upload to the app. They can use it to redistribute, make money. If they like your image and want to use it as the poster image for a new soda, and they want to upload that image on a billboard and make commercials and things like that, they can do that, and you have no say. You can't do anything because you gave up that right when you clicked accept. You can't sue them. You can't talk about it. You can't be upset. I mean, you could be upset about it, but there's nothing you can do because they can redistribute, repurpose, reimage, make money off of. And the way they go about it, they go so in detail. It's like they make sure that there's no loopholes so where you can get any kind of money from it. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there's a contract that someone was trying to get you to sign by fall, by August, by autumn, right? Someone was trying to get you to sign a contract. And it was supposed to keep you locked spiritually, right? If you sign this earthly contract, the fine print it's really about your soul. Your soul. It was supposed to keep your soul locked and trade your soul or buy your soul. But the funny thing is that your soul isn't even yours to give up. Like your soul isn't even yours to sell. It's God's, right? But anyways, that's a whole different thing. It was supposed to keep you locked spiritually, so you can't move forward, you can't progress, you can't be enlightened, you can't connect with God, you can't receive your divine gifts, your DNA won't become enhanced. So that's that. What I'm curious about, though... Oh, never mind. I just got it. The whole point of to keep you locked is, I just said it, so you can't move forward because change is already happening for you. Either you read the fine print or you weren't even interested in the deal, the offer, the contract. It was a deal that was presented to you, like an offer. An offer was presented to you. And I don't feel like you didn't care about it. So when the contract came about, it's like you don't even care about the deal, so there's no need to sign a contract, right? I feel like that's what happened. And because of that happened, your change, like massive change, is happening for you. Okay, wow. Look, spiritually fertile, spirit baby, Gemini, air, third house, and learn to say no in your dreams. Spiritual attacks, the word no is very powerful. Okay, so somebody is trying to communicate with you with the third house. Short range travel, somebody's also trying to make their way towards you, but it's kind of like a last effort. Listen, my last two readings were about somebody rushing towards you, right? Somebody rushing towards you. And I was talking about, there was two karmic feminines, right? That want to come towards you. But out of the two karmic feminines, if you haven't if you haven't seen my, videos the last couple days, definitely go watch them. Or last week, I guess. Somebody wants to come towards you to communicate with you. But it's really like a desperate attempt. It's about kind of like to get you to agree to something that you don't even care about. That's the thing. They were trying to, I feel like all summer, right? They were trying to present something in front of you, like an offer or a deal. They were trying to put something in front of you to get you to say, yes, I want to, like, you know, to get you to agree. But you didn't even care about that offer in the first place. So it was like, there's no point. What do I have to agree to? I don't have to agree to anything. I don't even care. So now they're like they were already on a time crunch, but it's like now, it's like this person would travel towards you. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. The way this person is going to travel towards you, it's something short-term travel or like short-range travel. Like it's their distance. It's like They could either get you by car or by walking or by a bike, right? It's something where they can get from where they are to where you are, like, quick. And they want to talk to you. They also want to mess with your thinking patterns. They want to convince you to agree. Or they're going to try to convince you to agree. This could be a sibling, because the third house is also about siblings. So this could be a sibling that's trying to come towards you to convince you to agree to something. This is somebody who's been popping up in your dreams, or if you dream and you remember your dreams and you're seeing someone that probably shouldn't be in there. This is that person. They keep popping up in your dreams trying to, like, this is the kind of person that, like, they think that if you see them enough, then you'll get used to them. And then when you don't see them, you're like, oh, well, where's this karmic at? I haven't seen the karmic in a long time. Where's the karmic at, right? I kind of miss. It's like that. It's like they're trying to mess with, like, how you feel about their presence in your dreams. Which is really, really weird. And it's just like, that's not working. Like, I'm the type of person, when I say no, I say no. Like, there's... But you're spiritually fertile. You could have a spirit baby as well. Or you are the spirit baby and you've been spiritually fertile since you were, like, born. Also, you could be pregnant with a spirit baby as well. Here's the thing. Whatever this offer or agreement is, it's going to affect your spiritual fertility. So if you're pregnant, it's going to affect your spirit baby. If you are the spirit baby, it's going to affect your spiritual, how fertile you are spiritually. Like, you can, like, manifest, like, no tomorrow, right? It's supposed to affect this. Obviously, it's not going to happen, so don't worry about it, because you're not even interested in what this person has to say, right? They can want to talk to you all day long, and you're just not even looking at them. My daughter just said no. I feel like this is a sibling that wants to communicate with you. But the way they want to communicate with you is to try to manipulate you. It's like they want to coerce you into agreeing to something, right? Which is manipulation. Coercion is a form of manipulation, right? They want to... It's like they want to mold you the way you're thinking to how they want you to think. Yeah, this is a sibling. Whether it's a feminine or masculine, I can't say yet. I don't know. You know, you would know. You could be a Gemini, or this person could be a Gemini. This could be about a Gemini. I gotta move on because I'm just gonna keep going. Wow, my cards are just falling on the floor. Attacking your sacral chakra. Yeah. This is, look. This is about how you're manifesting. Whatever you're creating. For some of you, if you're pregnant, it's very possible that your baby is a very special baby, a spirit baby. This baby is going to be very important in the upcoming world, right? So for a lot of you, if you had issues with your pregnancy, or you had dreams, or you had experiences with your pregnancy, right? A lot of that was to prevent you from creating what was in your womb, right? It was to prevent you from creating that baby. I remember when I was pregnant with my daughter, in the very early of my pregnancy, I had 2 dreams like this, but they were kind of the same. But the dream I'm telling you is when I was pregnant, I had a dream that 3 witches were in front of me and they were laughing and they were stirring a cauldron. And then my stomach started hurting in the dream, right? Also, it was like all smoky around. Like I was like in a smoky orb, like like a snow globe or something. That's how it was, right? And my stomach was hurting in the dream. Like I had a stomach ache in the dream. And I was just like, oh, that's weird. My stomach hurts. And in the dream, the stomach ache kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse to the point where I woke up and was like keeling over because my stomach was hurting so bad. Like I thought I had a miscarriage. But thank God, that did not happen. So if you're experiencing something like that, that means your baby is very special. Okay, your baby is important for the upcoming world. Your baby is not like the babies that were born 10, 20, 30 years ago. It's not. Right? Your baby has purpose. And I'm not. If you're watching this and you're a comic and you're like, well, my baby has purpose too. I'm not talking about that. All right? I'm talking about the collective. So go somewhere else with that because I don't care. All right, collective? Your baby has purpose in the upcoming world and it's very special. It's needed. So whatever this offer was, is supposed to prevent you from being spiritually fertile, from creating a baby in your womb, or whatever you're creating. It could be a business, it could be a job. I just got super personal too, by the way, but whatever. It could be a job, it could be an idea, right? There's an idea that's being born, that's in its early infancy stage, right? This idea is going to be very important for the upcoming world. Because there is an upcoming world. The change is happening. I'm telling you, it sounds like the heavens are moving furniture around. Like, I kid you not. So, it's about your sacral chakra, right? This offer was supposed to affect your ability to create, whether it's a baby or whatever, attacking your sacral chakra. When your sacral chakra is blocked, you tend to focus on being guilty. Like anything you do will make you feel guilty. Like focusing on yourself will make you feel guilty. Being happy will make you feel guilty. Eating out will make you feel guilty. Like no matter what you do, it's like you have this feeling that you should not be doing it because it's wrong, right? So yes, it is that deep. You tend to have allergies. Like you could be very eating disorders, sexual issues, and you tend to be irresponsible, right? It's like if you had agreed, it would give easy access to make sure that you were the most important part of your journey, right? Because it starts from the bottom up. Everything from the bottom up, right? It's root and then sacral. Like you're... Anyways, you're balanced though. Your sacral chakra is good because you're experiencing joy, spiritually fertile, spirit baby, right? Fertile, healthy pleasures in life, healthy sex life. You tend to be patient and creative. Your sacral chakra it goes hand in hand with your creativity. So also this spirit baby of yours could be very creative, which is going to be something very important for the upcoming world, right? A creative mind. Again, also you could have been the spirit baby. You could be someone that's very, very creative. You can create something out of nothing. So that's if, But those of you with like kids or that are pregnant, this is about your baby. But if not, this is about you. Repeating cycles. Somebody wanted you to repeat cycles. It's like really, really hot. Oh my gosh. Somebody wanted you to repeat cycles. But it's like you didn't even care about this offer. You didn't care about this cycle. There was a this repeating cycles and this offer, they go hand in hand. I feel like somebody is trying to get you to agree to repeat a cycle with them, or to get you stuck, right? Because the whole point of this reading is about change happening for the collective, right? And because you didn't sign any contracts, you're not stuck. But somebody wants you to be stuck in a cycle. They want you to be stuck repeating cycles by blocking your sacral chakra, keeping you irresponsible, making you feel guilty. Like the simplest things in life that you would just feel too guilty, like, oh, I shouldn't wear makeup, or I shouldn't, talk to this person, or I shouldn't do that, or I shouldn't, right? Next thing you know, you're like 85, about to kick the bucket, and you're just like, oh, I should have done all of this. And it's too late. Now you got a lot of unfinished business, right? This is a wicked sibling that wants you to repeat cycles. I honestly believe, though, that it's too late for them to... I mean, they're going to try to coerce you into agreeing to something to get you to repeat a cycle, but the time has passed, right? But to them, they're still going to try. But you have already surpassed this moment. So let's say if you had to agree to something in the month of May, right? From May 1st to, I don't know, May 30th or whatever, right? If you had that time frame, right? And they couldn't get you to agree. Now you're in June. They're going to still try in June, even though, like, it passed. The time passed. Like, everything has moved on. Everything has moved on. Everyone has moved on except them. So they're still going to try, right? But that's them. That's a thing between them. That's their business, right? You already said no. You already turned the other cheek. You already minded your own business. I don't know. I just don't feel like there's anything else. Like, I don't know. This is so desperate. Like, nobody cares. X. This could be about an ex of yours. Oh my god. Alright. Listen. In this year alone, if this resonates with you, you're going to know what I'm talking about. In this year alone, if you've had an ex reach out to you, and you saw the message, or you looked at that missed call, or you saw that letter in the mail, or you saw that text or whatever, right? You saw it, you looked at it, you turned the other cheek and pretended like nothing. Like, you just was like, oh, spam, right? If you just looked at it like spam and just kind of went on about your day, that was the cycle that you were supposed to agree on. That was the cycle. So a sibling was trying to get you locked in, repeating a cycle with an ex of yours. But you were just like not interested in that kind of contract. You're just like, oh, okay, whatever, spam, right? Spam text, spam caller, spam email. Like, let me just trash it, right? Recycle bin. So now, because that has already passed, right? That's no more. This sibling, or whoever this person that's really close to you, they're going to try to convince you, like, oh, have you talked to so-and-so? Have you spoken to your ex? Have you spoken to this person? Have you spoken to that person? Right? Well, they asked me about you. They want to know how you're doing. Can I give them your number? Can I reach out to them? Blah, blah, blah. That's how the coercion is going to happen. Right? They're going to try and be like, oh, well, what about the good time that you both... That's a problem, because that's where the manipulation comes in. They're going to try to convince you to talk to this ex of yours. Right? They want you to be trapped in a cycle. So you can't move forward. You can't be happy. Right? Also, this spirit baby of yours, this spirit baby of yours is important for the upcoming world, right? Now, this spirit baby of yours, or this could be you, is bound for like abundance. But you cannot have this abundance if you're repeating a cycle with this ex of yours. They can't. It's impossible, because this abundance is not for this ex. This abundance is for you and this baby, or for you. All right, I'm back. So yeah, this abundance is not for this ex, right? And this sibling of yours knows that. You cannot have this kind of abundance if you're stuck in a karmic cycle with this karmic person, right? You're bound for greatness. Your baby's bound for greatness. But if you're trapped in this cycle, you're not going to get it. That's just how it is. You're not going to get it. So this sibling of yours is hoping that, or they were hoping, I mean, they still kind of are hoping because they're still going to try. But if this is past tense, this is what they were hoping, that you would stay stuck with this cycle, with being with your ex, a karmic cycle with your ex. So that way you wouldn't have abundance, your baby wouldn't have abundance, your bloodline wouldn't have abundance. That's very, very wicked. So this sibling... All right, let me just move on, because I'm just going to keep... It's just a lot. It's really wicked. So this is why this sibling keeps popping up in your dreams, right? The sibling keeps popping up in your dreams. It's kind of like they want you to feel comfortable seeing them. So when they try to talk to you, it's like you just allow them to coerce you. You allow them to manipulate you. You allow them to change your thinking pattern about this ex of yours, right? It's kind of like, if you're the way your sibling is looking at it is, if the collective trusts me enough, then they will take my guidance and they will listen to what I have to say about this karmic ex of theirs. That's how that is. That was the lure. That was the bait. That was a trap. Try to put contracts in your name. Wow, that literally just fell. And then you carry the light. Yeah, this sibling of yours is trying to put contracts in your name. This sibling is stuck in contracts. You know what, too? I've been getting this for the past couple weeks, and I didn't want to say anything. But if this sibling tried to put contracts in your name, and none of those contracts fell through, what happened is that they, in turn, got... Now, they're stuck in those contracts themselves, right? But what I'm trying to say is, because they were trying to put you in contracts to keep you trapped in cycles, to like, is in a way like sacrifice you. Sacrifices are happening around them. People are falling around them. Friendships are falling around them. Businesses are falling around them. So if they try to sacrifice you or your baby, somebody close to them no longer exists, right? What does it say in the Bible? An eye for an eye? A lot of the reasons why they try to put contracts in your name is because they got themselves in contracts they can't get out. An eye for an eye. Well, we can get you out of this contract, but you have to give us something else in return. They were trying to give you in return for the contracts that they signed. Anyways, let me move on. This is a wicked, wicked sibling. Ooh. I'll give it to them, though. This was a very clever plan. It was. This was clever. You know, they signed contracts, and now they want to get out of the contract, but they were told that if you want to get out of the contract, you have to give us something in return, right? Like, you have to give us a soul for a soul. So they try to give you up. But that didn't work, so someone else close to them got given up instead. Now they're still trying. Wolf. Devour the ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. A lot of that is because you're not you're not living in guilt anymore, right? You're not living in guilt. You're living in like freedom. You're not living in shame. You're not living in like, it's like you're just free and happy. Your sacral chakra is not blocked. I also feel like they wanted to block your sacral chakra because maybe there was a time in your life where you were very easily guilted into things, or you had a very guilty conscience on like the littlest things. So it's like their plan was, if they get you comfortable around them, they could coerce you and manipulate you into thinking that, well, maybe you should reach out to the ex because you know they miss you, right? Well, you know they're sorry, right? You should reach out to them. And then what would that do? That would make you feel guilty, like, you know, like, oh, well, your ex has been going through a really hard time because they miss you. Don't you think you should at least say hi to them? Don't you think you should at least answer their call? Don't you think you should at least, right? And then what would that do? That would make you feel guilty. Like, well, maybe, you know, because, and that would also prey on the innocence in you, the sweetness in you, like the good kindness in you. Like, well, I don't want to see this person in pain, so maybe I should reach out to them, right? Like, this is a wicked sibling. This is very, very wicked. To manipulate people like this, to get them in contracts, just so that they can get out of those contracts. That's what that all, this sibling doesn't even care about you, right? If this resonates, if you have a great relationship with your siblings, then this does not resonate for you. But the sibling doesn't care enough about you. There's no love between the sibling for you because they were willing to give you up like that. I hate to say it, but that's what it is. You're too powerful. You're too free. There's no guilt. You're following your intuition. You're walking in your power, right? You could be a loner as well, like the lone wolf in your family and your community and your friendships and your... You could be very independent even though you're in a relationship, right? Like, I'm the kind of person that, like, yeah, I like being in a relationship, but I also, like, don't touch me all the time. Like, I want my space, you know? I could be left alone for, like, weeks and I'm fine. Oh, also, there's, like, a butterfly here. A lot of transformation, a lot of changes happening. Also, you've learned how to, with all these teapots here, you've learned how to pour into yourself and feed yourself and nourish yourself. I'm getting a lot, sorry. There's a lot of spirits around you, like your ancestors, angels, spirits, like there's with all these little white orbs. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. Like, you see these little white orbs? They're everywhere. You're surrounded. You're surrounded. And this person, this sibling is like super PO'd. Because they're desperate to get you to agree. They need you to agree. And you're like, why would I agree to something I don't even care about? Let me get one more and then I'll do some tarot and then I'll close the reading. Oh, I guess that's it. I guess I'm just gonna jump into some tarot. Yeah, it's like really, really hot now. Alright, let's see what tarot has to say. So the contract to get you trapped with your ex. So the sibling tried to get you stuck in a cycle by agreeing to be in a contract with your ex. But the thing is, this wasn't a plan that was like so open where you would see it for what it is. No, this was done very sneaky, underhanded, maliciously behind the scenes. Like, this was done in such a way, like, it's so clever. This is so clever. Like, this was so... I'm kind of impressed, because this is clever. The Emperor. So this could be an Aries. Why? So we have Emperor, and it's on top of Wolf. You are the wolf, though. Like you're the lone wolf, intuitive. Like you just follow the flow of life. You kind of just, you don't really. The thing with wolves is that you can't really tame a wolf, right? You're like untamable. You're just pure spirit in a way. So I'm curious about this Emperor, though. Is this your person that you're gonna have a spirit baby with? Is this a person that this is a person you're gonna have a baby with? This Emperor? I can't get anything else. That's it. That's all I'm getting. The person you're gonna have a baby with. So this Emperor is someone who's very important, very committed, a good father, someone you want to build with. He's smart, he's caring, he's kind. He's like, all the four kings in the deck. So this Emperor is like the ideal man. Then you are this wolf, this like free spirit. So you have an ideal divine masculine and a free spirit having a baby together. That is one powerful baby. That baby they're gonna have, their main goal is to be a kid or whatever, or like a baby, a little bebe, but they're gonna grow up to have work to do. Also, this sibling of yours was trying to get you to be like infertile or delay your fertility process. So when this ex of yours or whatever came around, or by the time they came around, there would be nothing in you, and would make it easier for you to like, oh, well, yeah, maybe I should have a conversation with this ex, right? Strength, yeah. There's a lot of, between the two of you, you guys are like a power couple. Or you're supposed to be in a power union, like a divine union. You're supposed to be, there's, whoever you're supposed to be with or having the spirit baby with, hold on. There you go. But you gotta open the rest. Right? There's strength and power between the two of you. It's like this Emperor is like the I don't want to say material, but I guess I'll say it. It's like this Emperor is the body and you are the spirit in this relationship. Or this Emperor would be like the mind, you would be the body, and then the baby would be the spirit between. And it's like the three of you are just like this divine union. So this baby's gonna be very, very strong. Very strong. Like, I don't know, maybe not physically, but spiritually, yes. Mentally, yes. Emotionally, yes. Oh, yeah. If you don't have it, this could also just be you that's very mentally, emotionally, and spiritually strong. All right, let me not get into that too much. By the way, when people hear strength, The only thing that comes to mind for like a majority of like all humans is physical, right? There's more to this strength game, I guess, than physical. Because you can be physically strong all you want, but the minute you hear some sad news and you let that deter you for like the next 6 months, you don't have that emotional strength. You don't have that mental strength. You don't have that spiritual strength, right? Physical strength is not everything, right? You could be the weakest person on the planet physically, but you're still standing because your emotional strength, your mental strength, and your spiritual strength is top notch. So people could be looking at you like, wow, like you're nothing but sticks and bones. How are you still standing? Right? Three of Wands reverse. Eight of Pentacles. This Emperor, he's not. So this Emperor sees you. So if you're not with this Emperor, you will be. He sees you. He's not. He's done waiting. He's done waiting to be with you. He's gonna put in some work. He's very dedicated. I also feel like if you are with him, he's done like waiting for the right time to like go all in. Like he's done waiting. Like it's like I've waited long enough, right? I've waited long enough. I did my waiting. He's like, yeah, I'm done waiting. I'm just gonna go all in. So now this is this sibling. This is you, and then now your Emperor is coming into play now. Your Emperor sees you. He's not waiting anymore. He's ready to be committed, putting in all the work. He's ready to like roll his sleeves up and just like get to it. There is a divine masculine ready to do the work with you, and he's done waiting. He's done. He's like, I'm done waiting. Hold on. Yeah, so now there's there's 4 people here, but the ex of yours is really on the background. The sibling of yours tried to overpower the reading or tried to make themselves known, but it's like they're being, like their story's being cut short, right? Because now your Emperor has come into play. Your Emperor's come into play. Your Emperor's on the board now. And I also feel like your Emperor can kind of see what's going on with the sibling. Or like he feels something, right? But whatever he's feeling, it's enough for him to just be like, listen, I'm here for my woman, right? I'm here. The Moon. So the sibling has been doing a lot of things at night. The sibling could be a Pisces as well. So we have Pisces and Aries on the board. It's really, really hot. So your Emperor could be an Aries. And this sibling of yours, oh, we have Gemini on the board as well. We have Gemini, Pisces, and Aries. So this sibling has been doing a lot of things behind the scenes at night with moon magic. Meanwhile, this Emperor is starting to follow his intuition, which is why he's like, yeah, this is what my intuition is telling me. My intuition is telling me to like, I'm here for my woman. That's basically what he's saying. I'm here now. I also feel like this Emperor is also protecting his woman, right? It's like he may not be able to do much spiritually, but physically he's there. Financially, he's there, right? Mentally and emotionally, he's there. Because you're like the spiritual one in the union, right? But physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially, he's there for you, right? He's there to put in the work, whatever work he's got to do. If he's got to be spiritual, mental one day, emotional one day, financial one day, emotional another day, passionate another day, like he's gonna do all the roles. Like it's like he's gonna fulfill any and all the roles that he needs to maintain like your spiritual fertility, I guess. That's the best way I can put it. Like he's just gonna make sure that nothing gets in the way of your spiritual work. It's like really hot. Also, whoever this person is, yeah, they're definitely being attacked. They've got a lot of demons around them, all those contracts that they signed. It's like they're in a sea like full of demons, and like they're desperate to get out. So they're gonna try to coerce you into agreeing to something, but unbeknownst to you, that agreement is saying it's agreeing to a contract they put in your name. But I also feel like your emperor is not going to allow that to happen either. Because like I said, your emperor is around you. So, I don't know. I guess I'm going to pause the reading there. Because I'm getting hot. Let's see. So, I'll do one of these, I guess. And then I'll close it. Oh, wow. Self-esteem. Look, self-esteem. This is all about loving yourself. You don't feel guilty about... What do you have to feel guilty about? Right? You're walking in your spiritual power. You're a spiritual being. Right? Now, you are the feminine. You're the spiritual being. This masculine could be spiritual as well. But his role is not exactly being the spiritual one in the relationship. It's really more, his role is more material, earthly, right? Like, it's like there's got to be a balance. Like, you're the spiritual one and he's the material one, right? He's like the earth, you are the spirit. Okay? But anyway, self-esteem. Put your needs first, especially if you have fear of feeling alone or being alone. Self-confidence and self-esteem are also crucial to your dream. Respect yourself and others too will greatly value what you do. Those you draw into your sphere are mirrors of your hopes and fears. Yeah. I feel like this person was trying to make themselves real chummy in your dreams, right? So you can get used to seeing them. So when you didn't see them, you're like, oh, where's this sibling of mine? Where's this person? How come I'm not seeing them in my dream? Oh my God, where are they? Where are they? Right? This is the person that was trying to distort your reality in your dreams, but unbeknownst to them, you were actually seeing their reality. Okay, so this is a reading by